Gangstas. It has been a while, I'm sorry. It takes me a while to rotate through all my tarot readings. I get to you when I can and when you need it. So let's see what your energy has been like. Right now we're in that supermoon energy, right? Got all my rocks under the window. And yeah, I mean, I'm feeling charged up by the moon. It's the super moon in Aquarius. So tonight, the moon is at 99.6% illumination. Tomorrow it's going to be at 99.7. Ironically, though, tonight it's actually closer than it will be tomorrow during the official, super moon. Because it'll be at the brightest illumination or whatever. It's intense though, and I'm sure that you're feeling that. I'm sure that you've probably noticed some weird shit happening. People acting weird. Situations like kind of coming to light and kind of like seeing things in a different light, or seeing, what needs to stay, what needs to go, the things that are wasting our time, the things that are not in alignment with our goals, or, whatever. So let's see how this is affecting you. Could be experiencing anger. Or, you could be dealing with people that are kind of more testy, more angry. Could be dealing with a boss, right? We've got reptilian energy. This is all about survival. Tyrannical people, predatorial people. We've got the fire element, right? And this is all about being fearless, being passionate, being a warrior. So I feel this kind of energy that you're dealing with somebody or somebodies who are kind of like maybe targeting you or singling you out in some way. Kind of just trying to like bring you down, right? Don't bring me down. But with the fire element, it's like you're showing up in this warrior energy, very passionate, not afraid. Just kind of like, whatever. Let them dish it out. I can take it. Right? That's, and that's at least the energy I'm seeing. So let's dive into this. And it totally makes sense too. Like, we're going to be facing those kinds of people and those kinds of situations during this time, right? That's part of the divide that's happening. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, let's kind of see. Also, I feel like you have this energy about you that's a bit more on the assertive side. Like you're right between like Capricorn and Sagittarius, which tells me you have an assertive nature about you. You have the ability to take on challenges like head on, right? I feel like you could be leaving a job. Got Six of Swords. This is walking away from something. Leaving something in the past. Feeling a bit guarded. Feeling like, with the Six of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it's like the reason that you're leaving is because, for one, you're not getting the proper, like, recognition or appreciation. This could also be romantic. I'm not seeing that, though. At least not yet. we'll dive deeper into it, but it looks like too with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse that you feel like you're in more financial lack in the situation than you would be on your own. And then the Sun came out in reverse Leo energy, which is interesting because you did have the fire element come out. Could be a Leo. The cool thing about this card, even though it showed up in reverse, there's no reverse meaning. Oh wait, I said you could be a Leo. You could have Leo in your chart. Or you could have a Leo cross watcher. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, there's no reverse meaning for the Sun card. It just means like the divine is helping you overcome something, to reach your abundance, to reach your fulfillment, to accomplish your goals, and to stay in touch with your inner child. I feel like that's really important at this time, to stay in touch with your inner child. It's like inevitable success is showing up for you. Because then we also have the King of Pentacles, Kingpin energy, right? This is like, you know, entering a time where you will be seeing nothing but abundance or nothing but growth. And this could be becoming your own boss, starting your own business, or at least going into a new job where there's more opportunity for advancement and growth. Really learning how to manage your resources well. Princess of Pentacles in reverse, right? Also known as Page of Pentacles in reverse. That card represents like receiving an offer or an opportunity, right? And with that card in reverse, it really indicates to me that you are letting go of an old offer or opportunity. You're letting go of something that just didn't really come through in the way that you had hoped or anticipated it would. You're tired of being in that energy of lack. I feel like you're just kind of taking like life by the balls at this point and being like, you know what? I actually refuse to live in lack. I actually refuse to work for people that don't recognize or appreciate me and see my worth, right? And working with people in many ways, like in your work field or like in your personal relationships, your friendships, whatever. What is the point in having connections with people that don't feel reciprocal? You know, I feel like that's very important. So, Kingpin, Balda, Shot Caller, 20 years later, owning Impala, Papa getting lit tonight. I'm also seeing heavy Taurus energy with this King of Pentacles. I mean, it is the King of Earth, so it represents like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And you could have Taurus in your chart because I'm seeing more of that than anything. I'm seeing the bulls in the background here, then his like bull horns, you know, and I just feel like there's this energy of asserting yourself. Assertion. Asserting yourself into the right role. What does this require of you? Right? And it's always a good question. What is required of you to get to that point? We have the Alchemist in reverse with Two of Swords in reverse. The Alchemist is also known as the Magician card. I want to clarify what that means because it would make more sense in the upright. With the Two of Swords in reverse, though, this is really saying, like, allow yourself that vulnerability. Allow yourself to not be hardened by a situation, to not put all your guards up. There's an energy of needing you to be open, emotionally open for this opportunity. What is the Alchemist in reverse? The way I see it, when I look at the Magician card, what are magicians, right? They're illusionists, right? And I feel like this is kind of telling you to let go of people that make you feel guarded, people that are illusionists in your life, people that are deceptive. And with the Eight of Swords coming out in reverse right now, it's like it's time to take the blindfold off and see people and situations for what they are. You know, take the rose-colored glasses off. And understand when some situations just aren't resourceful, right? Or they're, draining your resources. Three of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is like letting go or no longer waiting, right? The Three of Wands is the energy of waiting. No longer waiting for somebody who doesn't show up for you in the right way. Queen of Cups is a queen of love. And what's interesting about the Queen of Cups being in reverse is the goddess of love, Venus, Aphrodite, is currently in retrograde. And so I think this could also be a time frame. This could also be indicating that, whatever manifestations you've been waiting for could come after this retrograde. When is that? September 3rd. Started July 22nd. It'll end September 3rd. So, take it as it resonates, but immediately that's all I thought of because I've had this kind of like focus on the retrogrades tonight. Okay. So, what can you expect moving forward? I mean, it looks like a lot of abundance and security, right? It looks like things just kind of working out. Princess of Swords in reverse or Page of Swords in reverse. Haters gonna leave, right? It's like people who have negative thoughts or intentions towards you, they're going to fall away. That's ultimately what I'm seeing here. Especially with the Queen of Cups in reverse, like people who are incapable of showing you love and compassion, they're falling away, right? You're no longer waiting for these energies to change or to become better or whatever the fuck. It's like, if they're out of alignment, goodbye. And I feel like this is kind of indicating, especially with the Sun card showing up, that this will happen with or without you doing it. Right? This is divine intervention at this point because you're very spiritually protected. And this goes back to that reptilian card, right? With the fire card. Page of Swords. And the upright would be that reptilian and that tyrannical kind of energy. With that being in reverse, this is kind of indicating that, like, people who are in that energy who would try to control, manipulate, or straight up, like, put you in a state of, like, confusion or whatever, you know, people who have negative, you know, if they're jealous or whatever their motivation is, these people are going to be separated from you. And that's kind of the whole energy of the supermoon in Aquarius. Figuring out who works for you, who works against you, you know, who works with you. And kind of discovering what energies are just simply not good for you. So, this is very positive energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor at this time. And what really became highlighted to me when I pulled that card was the King of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Wheel of Fortune, right? And this all is saying, like, only good is coming of this situation. Only good is coming from letting go of things that just do not align with you. Vajrakali. There's not always a need to try to grapple and conquer. Sometimes the need is simply to let go. Just because another has created a certain reality for themselves and is attempting to draw you in does not mean that you must participate. You have the divinely granted gift of choosing where to invest your energy. Be kind to yourself. Okay. I'm going to pull one more. Or two. Just making sure. Jumavati. Certain endings are unavoidable. They are necessary precursors to any radical radical reinvention. Any disappointment, defeat, or loss, and the negative repercussions of such experiences will not limit your future happiness, but are opening up yet unrecognized pathways for fulfillment. Your trust must be unconditional at this time, and later you shall see that everything has worked out for the absolute best. Chinnamasta. In order to grow, the soul may need to separate itself from that which it once relied upon. Oppression will be overcome. Do not cling to what has been. Sometimes the best way to heal from the past is to cut it off completely and focus on inner regeneration and reorientation toward a more fulfilling future. You shall know true love and freedom. They're all pretty much saying exactly the same thing that I've been saying this whole reading. So I hope that clarified it for you. But yes. So I hope all of this was what you needed to hear. I feel that it was. So, namaste. I love you guys, and I will catch you later.